be like,
where it was like, oh my god, we should do an ASMR episode.
Wait, I was actually thinking of that because I was thinking about the seltzer that I was gonna drink here, and I was like, wait, because you know how it has carbonation for literally 24 hours after you open it.
Love seltzer.
Wait,
Canned seltzer specifically.
probably not.
Getting I was doing.
Can you guys get into this?
ASMR.
I think we could do enough ASMR just with our fucking mics.
Yeah.
Swinging around.
But if we had Pop Rocks,
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the End of Always Said That podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
All four of us are here this week, so you know what that means. Happy 1 year to this goddamn podcast. It was February 9th, so I didn't make an anniversary post or anything for it, so maybe I'll make an anniversary post for it this week or on our 52nd episode.
We haven't hit 52 episodes.
yeah, let's
BD.
Yeah.
We need to do something big, something grand for that.
Mm-hmm. But how fun,
But
guys.
thank you for watching and
1
listening
year.
for
1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
One
Love
less cast member.
In honor of our 1 year, we kill her. Wait, you know that TikTok trend where it's like when your card declines at therapy, so they bring out the fifth member of your podcast?
Oh my god, wait, you should make that into a meme and post it.
We're going to see Lisa Frankenstein because it is Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day's already happened, but we're celebrating all year round around here, baby.
We're celebrating love every day.
When
We're
this is
spreading the love.
posted, it will have passed, but I hope that you told someone that you love them.
Yeah.
Because if you look for it, you'll actually find out that love is all around.
All around. Valentine's Day is objectively one of the best holidays out of the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do like Valentine's Day because I like getting candy.
I love pink and red as a color combination.
Yeah.
I love love.
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's is like probably my least favorite.
As of today, in the bathroom.
That's such a Taylor-esque thing to say.
Today in the work bathroom at 4:30, I actually
Started
also love
crying.
love.
I love love.
Valentine's Day is
I
now my
love
favorite
love.
holiday.
And you know, like I love I don't know. Valentine's Day stresses me out.
It's so much more than what people think it is because so many people are afraid. They're afraid to be vulnerable, and I think it's
every
one
day
day
should
where
be Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
see, it's the one day where people think it's socially acceptable to be vulnerable and it's not cringy and
Men specifically, like, do you know how many men I saw carrying flowers on my way home from work today?
Yeah.
Like,
Society of Men gave women flowers every day.
like they're not just doing that, like they did it today.
Because it's also
Because
like
today's the only day it's socially acceptable to walk around with flowers in your hand.
yeah, like you said, it's more than people think it is, but at the same time, it's less because it's not always about making a big deal, doing a big thing. But if you can just do even just like one little thing that's special, you know, that's out a little extra out of the ordinary, like, you know, I think that's where the capitalism comes in, you know, and it's like, can I buy you the most expensive bouquet that I can find? Can I buy you like, you know, this and that and whatever, this expensive diamond necklace? It's like, doesn't, you know, if that's how people show love, that's fine. But like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to stress you out because it can just be like a small thing in a way that you want to show it to your husband.
To your wife.
Valentine's Day is just a day.
Well, I was talking about Taylor's to Taylor's husband.
Oh,
where you get to say I love you to the people you love at its core.
And
it's just an extra day to remind everyone that you love them.
And it's also, I think it's a good reminder
Realize
that
at the work bathroom day at 4:30 p.m.
If you haven't said it recently, that you should say it. You know, it's okay to be vulnerable. I think like with this generation, like I even used to think like
this
it's
generation.
cringy.
This generation.
No, because
these Gen Z.
9-year-old woman.
You turn 25, you know.
No, start talking about the next generation when you turn 25.
Because it's true, you know, like when you've been jilted before or whatever, it's like, oh, you know, I've been through this and whatever, but no, like I think it's even braver to be vulnerable. I think there is a lot of courage and vulnerability.
Because if you look for it, I was sneaking a suspicion that love is actually all around. And I started sobbing in my work bathroom today when I realized that at 4:30 p.m. And I said, oh my God, love is all around. And I love my friends so much. And the love I'm looking for, I'm excluding it. That's not the right word.
Exuding
it. I'm exuding
You
it.
don't want to exclude it.
I'm full of that love, and that love's out there. started sobbing. That love's out there for me because I am proof that it's out there because I'm doing
full of it.
I am full of it.
And
the love I'm looking for is out there because I am full of it.
I
I saw that on
you-
Pinterest.
Texted you
Yeah,
ladies.
it's
you know,
awesome.
I
this
saw that
morning
on TikTok today.
saying Happy Valentine's
And
Day.
for some reason, it really hit me at 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
I also posted that. I found it on Pinterest.
Maybe that's what made me. Maybe that's what I saw and made me cry in the
It
word
was on
bathroom
my
at 4:30.
story.
And I said, you know what? I love love.
I love love.
No, I love love,
Welcome.
but like Valentine, I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying. I think it's just with anything, it's like there's a pressure from society to celebrate
Year's
something
Eve.
a certain way
yeah.
or to
Don't
do
get me
a
started
certain
on that.
thing to whatever. Like,
To make the day
You-
worth it.
exactly. But like, you can make it in a way that doesn't stress you out, in the way that reflects you and how you feel.
You could
and
just be Uber Eating a piece of chocolate cake for
And
yourself.
I will say. And I will say this
Sorry.
before we finally get into Super Bowl because we have to go see a movie.
Wait, but did you guys miss me moaning?
I did.
Yes.
I was just gonna say I really missed that.
Our
Aw.
episode that we recorded last week that's going to come out
You.
sometime eventually, we literally just went on for about 5 minutes about how much we missed you in the beginning of it.
Aww.
And it's going to come out, and you probably will be here and not away. But we
or
were
maybe
literally
you'll
like
be away
Nikki.
again.
The whole first 5 minutes were Nikki come home.
Oh yeah,
Nikki, come
I started singing that song from SpongeBob where it's the Krabby Patty and the not oh my god.
This kitchen
Not the same. Greasy spoon.
Without you.
Well, you
it's
have
just
to-
a greasy, just
Yeah,
a
you have to
greasy
tell me which one it
spoon.
is because I haven't listened to the Akatar episodes.
Oh,
because
it's
I don't
another
wanna-
Akatar
It's another
episode.
Akatar one.
No, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
tell me
Oh,
because
yes,
I
yeah.
won't listen to it.
But you can listen to the first 5 minutes where we beg you to come home.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Well,
asking
it
you
hasn't-
to tell
it
me
hasn't
which one
come
it
out.
is.
We'll give you a
It
time
hasn't
stamp.
come out yet.
We have a movie to see, but I have one more thing on Valentine's Day. In addition to societal pressure, whatever, this is the first Valentine's Day. I have someone who's loved love my whole life. It's the first Valentine's Day I've actually been excited for.
Really?
Yes, because I don't know. I feel like I'm finally like comfortable enough with myself to like be excited to spend it not with a guy.
I feel like you also took the power back last Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, I so did when I watched Titanic with you guys, but
That was the last time I was at the movie theater.
wow.
A year ago.
No, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. But I was going to say, every single Valentine's Day I have spent with a man has felt lonelier than being alone.
Ooh. That's crazy.
That's
Crazy.
deep.
And true.
No, so when people think like, oh, I don't have a boyfriend on Valentine's Day, blah, 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 I've never had a worse Valentine's Day than the ones I had when I was in a relationship. And I will say that for free right here. I think this is the best one I've had in a really
Normalize
long
that.
time.
Normalize having a really fun Valentine's Day, just chilling out.
Your way.
Yeah.
How was your first Well, maybe not your first, but with your husband.
With my husband.
You're first with your husband.
It was nice. We celebrated like this past weekend, and yeah, it was nice. Like I don't know. I feel in the side of like, yeah, it's nice to celebrate on the day, but also like you can do it all year.
And you should.
So I'm a very loving person. But I did do some pretty sappy shit. I'm not even going to say it on the pod.
Are you embarrassed to be vulnerable?
Yeah.
This generation.
I'm not embarrassed.
You're part of the problem.
You're part of the problem. 3 months younger than you.
Okay, let's get into the Super Bowl.
I have lots of thoughts.
Agenda. I'm the minutes
Mr.
keeper.
Usher. Mr. Usher.
Mr.
Mr.
Okay,
Usher.
wait.
Mr.
I
Usher.
want to just say, because this was before the Super Bowl started, I was on Twitter, as I am.
Wait, I didn't see this point. Why do I keep mixing up Patrick Mahones and Austin McBroom?
That's
one of our points to hit.
Wait, 2 points. One, I was scrolling through Twitter. I had not yet followed Elmo, but Nikki and I,
Like I literally can't get over that. That's so true.
Wait, no. 'cause I'm
Wait,
getting
let
into-
us get to it.
Wait, let us go.
Get into Mr. Usher.
Okay, because we need to get there because JoJo and I had literally
We had an obsession with Elmo for years.
Yeah,
I mean, that balsamic
vinegar?
Oh, we used to send
a
that
plastic
back
water bottle and a paper towel roll.
Anyway, so
We go through
I-
Elmo phases.
I was reading out an Elmo tweet that was on my timeline. We were on the couch together, and it was Elmo is sending a big hug to
Mr. Usher.
funny. The funniest thing ever. 10 minutes pass, and Nikki turns to me and goes, "Can you send me that tweet? I would like to retweet it."
To call him Mr. Usher is so funny.
Mr. Usher.
Mr. Usher.
Nikki went, "And what's his last name?" No, she said,
No, wait,
"What's his first name?"
No,
I
no,
said,
no. I said, is Usher his real name? And JoJo went, yes, I looked it up.
No, I said, "It's actually Usher Raymond IV." I looked it up.
You said his
I think that's an album title.
She was like, I
What's
looked
the
it up.
album
Titles, Usher Raymond IV.
Okay, so there was that. We're back in our Elmo phase.
Yeah,
We're back in an Elmo
we
Elmo
are
phase.
back in the
Balsamic
Elmo
vinegar?
phase.
Balsamic vinegar?
I
Anyway.
followed him on
Elmo's
Twitter.
Crazy.
Elmo's crazy.
Yeah.
When my mom laughs, she sounds like Elmo. Next time we go home.
Oh my god! And then this is like gonna make me emotional. I started crying about this in urgent care last week.
Elmo?
Yes, Elmo's little stuffed animal that he carries.
Yes.
It's named
Yes.
Baby David. I'm gonna start crying.
I'm gonna think about that at work tomorrow when I go to the bathroom.
Me at 4:30 tomorrow thinking about Baby David.
Baby
That's
David.
Elmo's Sunny Angel.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
It's named Baby David.
Like, why would he do that?
I don't know, but I found it out when I was sitting in an urgent care waiting room last week. And it made me so emotional. It's named Baby David.
So,
He also has a goldfish. I think its name is Dot.
no, why would you say that?
And he has a friend, Mr. Noodle.
Yes,
I
knew
do
about
remember,
Mr.
I do
Noodle.
remember Mr. Noodle.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So,
I love Elmo.
we're locked into the Elmo phase. It's been a few years.
Yeah.
But we are so back. It was over, but
I'm gonna
we are
get you
so
a
back.
Tickle Me Elmo for your birthday.
No, get her a Baby David. No, get her a Tickle Me Elmo that has a Baby David.
An Elmo Squishmallow.
Oh my god. I would love a Baby
They
David.
should make an Elmo Sunny Angel. I'll say it.
The Sesame
Um,
Street X Sunny Angel
Now,
Club.
the second point that Taylor and Megan were
Wait,
just
talking
talking about.
about Usher.
No, we need to talk about Mr. Usher.
We need to talk about Mr. Usher, who's also our penny dropper.
Penny
of the week.
dropper.
I thought that while I was watching the halftime show, I realized I don't know as many Usher songs as I thought I did.
He was playing the hits.
He was
but
playing the
wasn't
hits.
Playing like all the hits.
All the
like
hits.
there were some
Yeah.
hits that you would have known that were left off.
Yeah, and
They were
like
probably on the cutting room floor.
yeah, and then I was watching it and I was like, I couldn't really hear what he was saying, and then I was like, why is he on roller skates?
That was
The audio
beautiful.
was cutting in and out a little bit.
I was
Yeah.
locked in the roller skates when Ludacris
Wait,
came
that
out.
tweet that was like me getting ready to perform for the Usher halftime show and someone following me in a bathroom at a roller rink.
Oh,
That's
one
send
of
it
the
to me for
dancers
things
fell
of the week.
off
We
the
have the
stage.
best things of the
that
week.
was
What?
for
Did you hear one of the dancers fell off the stage like roller skating? She
no.
roller skated
That
off the
I
stage.
heard that was fake.
Oh.
I heard her TikTok story was fake.
Oh no, that girl, she lies about everything.
Yeah.
That's the one who had that song. She goes, Again? Wait, no, that's the one who wrote New York Summer. We're fighting in the grocery store, and I love you, and I don't know if I like you anymore.
Huh.
I'm begging you.
I didn't watch the whole video. I
No.
was the dancer who fell off, and I went, huh.
She
I scrolled
yeah,
past.
she put like a fake black eye. Like
Yeah.
I scrolled and they were like this is the girl who lied about like
It was so
XYZ.
she does
but
it
no,
every week.
that tweet it was my tweet of the,
Tweet of
put
the
it
day.
for things
Tweet of the
of
day.
put it for things of the week because it was my tweet of the day.
Because you miss it. Nikki sends us tweets of the day.
Yeah, I've been doing this new thing where I when I find my favorite tweet of the day, I send it in a group chat to JoJo and Meghan and I say tweet of the day.
Mr. Usher was my tweet of the day.
Yeah. But that tweet was
That
so
was the tweet of the
funny. Tweet of the day.
You'll see it in things of the week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You'll get the recap.
Were
in
you
Things of the
upset
Week.
that Justin Bieber didn't come out?
Yes, I was so upset.
I was so happy when Ludacris came out.
Luda.
That was a good.
I thought that one gentleman was CeeLo Green.
So did I.
Yes.
I
Yes.
CeeLo Green.
I told everyone it was CeeLo Green.
And
I
then
was
wait.
spreading
And then when
misinformation, and everyone just believed me.
Little John came out, my mom went, "Oh, is that Fetty Wap?" And I went, "I think it is."
Fetty Wap? How does your mom know who Fetty Wap is?
She went, "Oh, that was the first rapper I could think of." And I went, "I really think that's Fetty Wap." And then I looked and I went, "It's Little John."
And then did you
Little.
guys
Not Lil, it's Little John.
Little John.
Little John.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that the woman who was playing guitar was her? Like HER? Like,
Oh, I thought it was Northwest.
I thought it was just like a girl. I didn't know she
thought
was
that was
supposed to be
adorable.
famous. I didn't know it was like supposed to be someone famous.
I
Sing
knew who
guitar
she
now?
was. I didn't realize it was HER. Her.
Her.
However you say her name. I knew she was
Her name?
famous, but I didn't know who she was.
Okay.
I did not think she was Northwest, though.
I did not either. That was a woman.
Yeah.
But we all texted in the group chat saying that was amazing. I loved it. And Taylor goes
Underwhelmed.
You were like, this kind of sucked.
You were like, that
Super Bowl
sucked.
halftime show ever.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was the worst one ever, but it wasn't like my favorite.
We had
think
a
at the time
front
you might have
row,
said worst
front
ever.
row
Yeah.
seats to the gun show, and you were not satisfied.
No, I mean,
like when he took his shirt off, I was like,
no,
cringy.
no,
I was a little cringed out. I was
when
like,
he
he
took
just
his
knows
shirt
he
off-
needs to save this performance.
when he took his shirt off, like the air was sucked out of the room,
Wait,
as Megan would say.
I'm gonna put down my mic for a second because this is what we were like on the couch.
Like speechless. Air was sucked out of the room.
You know that
I
TikTok
gulped.
audio where it's like my body had a reaction.
Yeah, I don't need
Literally.
to know that.
I don't need to know that. You
Because
keep that to
here's the
yourself.
thing is like, you know, when I heard that it was Usher, it's like, okay, like I don't really care.
It's Mr. Usher.
Yeah, but like
I didn't really care until like 3 days before. Everyone on Twitter was like hyping it up, and I
yes.
was like, okay, wait, now I'm excited.
Well,
And then
I
I-
was excited when.
Can I finish my thought
Yeah,
real quick?
sorry.
Thank you. And I was like, wait, he actually can like sing and dance and perform and like is a triple threat. And then he brought out the gun show, and I was like, wait, like it doesn't even matter if I don't like his music or listen to the music. He is an incredible performer, and like you can't take your eyes off of him.
Also loves to eye fuck women on the stage.
Yeah. And I
That
just thought
was
that like, you know,
crazy.
it doesn't matter about the music, but like if you're gonna fuck someone on the stage, sorry, I fuck. But you know,
I was very excited for Yeah. Everything else was a bonus. You
No
all know.
wonder.
You all know my
Yeah,
connection to that song.
Was the
I have
best
a
song of
deep
the-
No.
connection to that
I
song.
wanna
to
make
the
love in this club.
But I
In
was
this club.
really hoping that
In
Justin
this
Bieber would come
club.
out, so I was disappointed.
When they said that he didn't because he wasn't feeling it.
Well, everyone really hyped it up because everyone's like, no, he's coming. Someone was like, they panned to the seats, only Hailey Bieber's sitting there. Like, Justin Bieber's not there.
Yeah.
They really overhyped it up.
It's literally like 2015 again, where like we just start rumors online and
Oh,
then
I love
they
starting
take
rumors.
off. Like, I don't think there was any credible source that said he was gonna be there, but because for
people
a
were
while
just
I
hoping.
believed it. I was like, wait, that would be really cool. And then I realized I was like, he's way too famous. Like, he'll eventually just headline his own
Because
show.
it would take away from the fact that it was Usher's halftime performance.
Yeah, like you throw in a Fetty Wap, you throw in a Lil Jon.
You throw
don't-
in Alicia Keys.
Yeah, you do. You don't throw in Justin Bieber. So
I know, but Justin Bieber just performed at the NHL All-Star Game, and that was the first time that he's performed in a year. So I was like, ooh, maybe he's like dipping his toes in the water.
Oh, like he was
he's
wetting
dipping his
hand.
toes at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Small, low-key stage.
Do we have anything else on Mr. Usher?
I don't think so.
So
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
me too.
I was
really
very
enjoyed it.
pleasantly surprised at how much I liked it.
I really liked it. I didn't think I would, but I did. This was only my second Super Bowl. Second Super Bowl. I'm understanding more. I was actually. Go ahead.
There was one point where JoJo and I were like, should we start watching this every week?
We were like, should we start watching sports?
Because I was like, I mean, I said this to you guys already, but like, I started watching this season of The Bachelor because I just needed like one
Something to look forward
little
to.
thing every week to look forward to. This week it was 2 episodes, but
Whoa.
I just needed like one thing, and I was like, I get it because
I get
you
it,
know,
I
like
get it.
if you can like cheer for a team and like you understand the sport, it's something to look forward to every week. I get it.
I just loved commenting on things. Like,
Yeah, we had a lot of fun commentating.
and also my panty dropper of the week, Brock Purdy.
Oh.
Who is that man?
And
Why did I not know about him until the Super
Yeah.
Bowl?
No,
Yeah.
okay. I wanted him to win because he has such like an underdog story.
Well, he's only our age. Well, sorry, he's
He's
your age.
our age, not your
Sorry.
age.
Not my
Yes.
age.
no, but
This
he's
generation.
Mr. Irrelevant.
I know we were talking about that. We were
It
talking about
almost
that.
made me cry
He's
again.
Mr. Relevant to me.
No, and so the call was when he got drafted, they were like, I'm sorry that you're last. I know you're going to be deemed Mr. Irrelevant, but you're relevant to us. And then last year, the quarterback
Crying like a dog.
got hurt. And so then they're like, all right, Purdy, you're in, kid.
I knew it.
She was racking her brain. It was keeping her up the whole night. She was like, and why is a 24-year-old?
I was like, okay, not only is he literally 24, he's also Mr. Irrelevant. Like, he can't be that good. Why is he in the Super Bowl? I couldn't
Yeah.
figure it out.
So the quarterback, they were doing really bad.
Oh.
And then the quarterback got hurt. And then they're like, all right, kid, you're up. And then he led them to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
But he's so relevant to me.
So I wanted him to win, and then
Oh my
He's
God.
gonna
when,
have a
also-
really good career.
yeah,
when they
and then
lost
that's
and the
crazy.
confetti was
I
on.
know. And then
No, I could cry.
when the
No, I
guy
could
was
cry, I could
crying
cry,
at
I
the
could cry.
national anthem, that made me like
That was
tear up.
hilarious.
And then I also wanted the 49ers to win because the coach of the 49ers and the dad of Christian McCaffrey, who's a player on the 49ers, they were on a team together like 20 years ago, and they won 3 Super Bowls together. So I was like,
Wow.
oh, it's like legacy.
You weren't rooting for Travis Kelce?
No, like I would have been happy, but I was like, they
You
won
call
last year.
yourself
They won
a fan
last
of
year.
the Kelce brothers?
I know, but I was like, they
The
won
Kelce brothers are a cornerstone of this podcast.
But I know, but I wanted Jason
They are.
Kelce to win the Super Bowl this year
Last
so
year,
he could
yeah.
retire. So I was like, oh, Travis won it last year. I wanted Jason to win it this year so that he could retire and be with his kids. But
One more thing on Brock Purdy. Every time we had this thing, every time he went on the screen, me and Nikki would go, mwah. And there was the last time we did it, it was like it then panned to him spitting on the ground, and she went, "Oh, he just spit on us."
We blew him a kiss and he spit
Now-
on us.
Because I mean, both of us don't really watch football, but like I am a absolute amateur, and I called Patrick Mahomes, Austin Mahomes, and Patrick McBroom. I keep mixing up Patrick Mahomes and Austin McBroom, and I don't know why.
no, that's so
Because
funny.
no,
Why?
Because they
Why
look-
do I keep doing
They
that?
look exactly the same and they have
They
like the
do
same
look
last
the
name.
same.
McBroom,
Mahomes.
Wait, what?
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Right now.
Mahomes. It's the same thing.
It also sounds like I think Austin Mahomes sounds better than Patrick Mahomes.
Because
But I
Austin
don't know-
Mahone.
But I don't.
Oh,
Oh, yes, but I
Mahomes.
don't know if Patrick McBroom doesn't work either.
It doesn't.
But whatever.
So
I'm
we should
getting-
kill one of them.
Definitely Austin McBroom.
Oh, he's been so. I don't
Right?
like him. I
No.
don't like him, but he's been
He's
so.
been so
funny.
funny.
Today I'm getting an update on what he's posting on Snapchat.
Yeah.
He goes, "Why would you say that? You know I have PTSD."
Because then it's funny to think of like, because I was in my head.
Like,
They're
why
one
is he living in a camper?
Outside of his ex-wife's house.
in my head. They're like one person. So then I'm like looking, like watching Austin play in the Super Bowl, and I'm like, weren't you just crying on Snap?
Patrick.
Sorry, Patrick at the Super Bowl, and then I'm like,
Patrick McBroom.
weren't you just crying on
Weren't you
Snapchat?
just living in a camper on Snapchat?
Were you just sleeping at, was it Halle
Bailey's house?
Yeah.
Oh,
She just had a baby. Why is he living there?
Yeah.
God, I don't like him.
I
think
wouldn't
he's
let
a-
him around
I
my
don't think he's a
baby.
good person, but God, has he?
He's
I'm
so
so.
funny.
It's like when Trump is funny and you're really. Oh my God, that
Oh,
video of Trump with the.
oh.
The cheerleaders.
It's like when Trump is funny and you're like, no, you're so bad. And I keep laughing in all the videos.
No, but
and
Austin
shit.
McBroom tried to get into the Super Bowl, and he was wearing like a Chiefs like blanket as like a jacket, and then he had like "Go Chiefs" like blah blah blah, and he went up to the security guard and he's like, "I know Patrick Mahomes, let me in."
He is
How?
Patrick Mahomes.
And then whatever, and the security guard was like, "Go away, go away," and then his security guard was like, "Austin, shut the fuck up before I shut you the fuck up.
Ooh.
Like walk." And I was like, "Why are you filming?" Everyone was like, "Why are you filming this?"
It's good content.
Wait, was he like trying to like play as like a family member or like someone who looked like him?
I think he
don't
was just
know.
trying to get in those Super Bowl tickets. I mean, I knew they were going to be expensive, but there were so many people saying like, I paid $10,000.
Their box
13,000,
is
yeah.
$2.5 million.
And Travis bought it for Taylor
Mm-hmm.
because he's employed.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh my God.
Should we get into it?
the videos? Oh my God. The
my
videos
God.
of them
Oh my God.
dancing.
Oh my
They
god!
were just like
Uh-huh.
so cute. Like she was like grinding up a little on him, and then the one where it goes over to Jason, and he's like,
No,
And
the
I'm like-
one,
The one.
the
one.
The one. The one.
that one video. Like I'm dripping sweat. First of all, I will send it.
blushing.
I will say I'm blushing.
I'm blushing.
There's sweat dripping down my back right now. Like that one video. I
Yeah.
love them so much.
I do. I
love them so
I love
much.
them. He's like the first guy to actually treat her right in public, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm obsessed.
he's just a good guy.
Yeah.
Except he did push his coach, but
That was scary when we were watching.
Yeah.
That got a little
He was
scary.
just so passionate. He was so upset
Yeah.
that they were losing.
I know,
He was
he's
like,
just so
"Put me back
passionate."
in,
When
put me
when
back
men
in."
get
I just
aggressive,
wanted to go back in.
it scares me though when men get
It was
aggressive. Oh my
scary.
God.
Mhm.
But he
and
had
then
the
he was
best
throwing his
intentions.
helmet. He did go on his podcast today and talk about it. And
Okay.
his brother
Okay.
was like, "Yeah, you were a little much, but that's part of the game. Like you
I'm
get
sure
a
he
little passionate."
apologized.
I
He
think
did.
for like literally any other game, it's not warranted. But like the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
emotions are high. Not to like gentle parent him, but like he's feeling a lot of emotions.
Wait,
and
Travis
big
Kelsey, I
feelings.
wish I was your mother.
There were a lot of big feelings, and
Yeah.
maybe that wasn't the right way to take it out, but in the moment, I'm sure it felt pretty right.
Exactly.
Well, he said, like,
And who am I to
immediately
say?
after he did it, he regretted it. So I was like, okay,
Good.
you're taking accountability.
That's
Do you think
scary.
he more so regretted it just because for some reason it was televised at that moment when he decided to
Probably.
run up
I
and
mean, probably. Also, like, his girlfriend is there and is probably
Yeah.
seeing it.
Because I'm
and-
also sure like a
Mhm.
bunch of people probably do that to the coach
Yeah.
like multiple
Sure.
times during
And you
the
just
game,
never
but you
see
just-
it.
You just don't know.
Well, Andy Reid was like, you need to calm down. I have cameras on me.
you need to calm down.
You need to calm down.
Uh-oh.
What else is on the agenda?
Uh-oh.
I just want to make sure we hit all of our Super Bowl notes.
Well, to bring up Travis and Donna Kelsey. So he
Wait,
got.
did you
Oh,
see that
wait,
video?
wait,
He got
sloshed.
recording her mom in the club,
Oh,
and
yeah.
her mom's sitting there like.
Wait, and I knew there was something I forgot. The Wicked trailer. So it comes
Oh,
on.
yeah.
It comes on. And it was at the beginning of the Super Bowl, I believe. And someone who was missing from the Wicked trailer. Ethan Slater. And I turned to Nikki and I go, and this was political. And I could not stop saying that for the rest of the game. Every time something happened, I'm like, and that was political. That was political.
Also,
Mhm.
is Wicked still being released in 2 parts?
I think so.
because it
What?
didn't
They're not
say-
advertising it as 2
They
parts,
weren't
but I've heard
advertising
that.
I
it.
just
2
started a
parts.
rumor, possibly.
Because no, when they originally started filming Wicked, they were like, "Oh my gosh, like there's just so much stuff, and we don't want to cut anything out. It's being released in 2 parts." But in this trailer,
It was
it's
also
not advertised
2016.
Yeah.
as being 2 parts.
That's true.
I don't think it's 2 parts
So
anymore.
I don't know if it's still 2 parts.
And that was political.
They also deleted it off of the Wicked Instagram. I mean, they deleted everything up until the trailer. They like wiped the Instagram clean, so now it's just like obviously just promoting the movie that's coming out in November.
Yeah.
But they wiped it clean of like the announcement of like, hey, Wicked Part 1 this November, Wicked Part 2 next November.
Maybe they're like seeing if it does well because of the political controversy.
They're testing the waters because it was so political.
yeah.
It was, guys, it was political.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
was
I
political.
was looking
And then I
for
googled
him.
it and I couldn't find anything about
And
it
I was
not
like,
being
because I wanted
2
to
parts
show,
anymore.
because I was like, oh my god, this is. I was telling all the old people at the Super Bowl I was at, and I was like,
You were at the Super Bowl rounding up all the old
yeah.
people.
And I was like, this is what's happening, and I was like, Ariana Grande and Ethan. Well, at the time I was calling him Ethan Klein.
Oh my god!
They met on
H3
Birthright.
podcast.
Ariana Grande and Ethan Klein. Wait, sorry. Hold on.
And
That'd be crazy.
Wait.
and yeah, so I was like,
Crazy.
and so then they were like, which one is he? And I was like, I literally cannot find him.
They literally didn't put him in the
No, I mean honestly,
And it was
he's
political.
not big enough of a character to be in it. So
what is he? The Scarecrow?
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if it
If he was
just-
cut out of the movie
if it
altogether.
just so happened that he didn't make it into the trailer. But I do think it was political.
I
That,
I think it was political.
That was
Because he's not one of the main characters.
what is he?
I don't know. But the main characters
Something
are
not main.
Alphaba, Glinda, Fiero, the Wizard. And I think those are like the 4 big ones.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Toto.
Toto.
Oh.
But there's one character apparently they haven't announced who's playing it yet.
Oh.
So everyone's like, oh my god,
Adina Menzel.
And that was
Yeah.
political.
Wait,
it'll be.
Adele Dazeem.
Adele
Adele
Dazeem,
Dazeem.
the
They're like,
wickedly
oh my god,
talented.
the reason they're not announcing, I think it's Alphaba's mom. I think that's the character they haven't announced. And everyone's
That
like,
has
oh
to
my
be
God,
Adele
it's
Dazeem.
because
So
it's
Adele
gonna be
Dazeem.
Adele Dazeem.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it.
I can see that for sure.
For sure.
For
For
sure.
sure.
Today was the Super Bowl parade. Travis got sloshed. Like he had to be held up.
Hell yeah.
I didn't
Man
see
like
any.
that. What is he, 6'5"?
That's
Yeah.
my man.
6'5".
Oh my god, I keep
Yeah.
reading
Wreck My
about
Plans.
like 6'5"
That's my man.
huge man.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, all these books I'm reading have completely changed my taste in men.
Oh
where
my
I'm like,
God.
oh my god, delicious.
We're almost
oh my god, yum.
delicious.
OMG,
We're almost at the
yay.
1-year anniversary of me going on a date with that guy who was 6'5". Yeah.
Oh my god, that one guy that I was talking to that was like 6'5", he was at the Super Bowl.
I
'Cause
thought he
works
was
for the
6'8".
Oh, he oh yeah, no, he was 6'8".
Mr. 6'8".
The 6'8"
Mr.
gentleman I
6'8".
was speaking to for a little bit, he works
Do you
for the
still
NFL.
follow him?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was at the Super Bowl.
I would love to stand next to a man who's 6'8".
Quinn wanted me to just invite him out one day just because Quinn said she wanted to see the two of us standing next to one another.
Mhm.
And then guess what? I did continuously invite him out, and he just never came.
I know.
So
Well,
Whore.
if you're the 6'8" gentleman listening, count your days.
Yeah.
Whore.
For any of the other 6'8" men out there, count your days.
no.
what? No.
Call me.
No, call us. Don't count your days. Call me.
If you're the one specific 6'8" gentleman,
Count
you
your
can count
days.
your days.
You can count your
Any
days.
other
Anyone else,
6'8"
call us.
8 gentlemen, call me.
Oh.
Looking for a nut provider. Still.
Hmm.
Yeah, Valentine's Day. Just think next year we're all going to have husbands.
I'm going to be halfway to marriage. Megan's going to be halfway to marriage.
Well, Meghan announced the other day she's getting married in a year and a half.
A year and a half.
I know. That's why we're going to be halfway to marriage.
Clock is ticking.
Clock is going by so fast.
Because we were going to be married in 2 years, half a year ago.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Working on it.
Okay, time check. It's 7:27.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, anything else?
I don't think so.
Do we have a panty riser?
Austin McBroom.
Yeah.
Austin Mahone. Did I ever tell you guys the story when I met him?
What?
Austin Mahone.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Austin McBroom.
Oh, no. I was at a dance. I'll make this really quick.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
bangers.
yeah.
First of all, I don't even want to hear anyone dog on him.
I love that song. I purchased it on iTunes.
It's so good. He's got bangers. I was at a dance competition or convention in Pittsburgh, and he's just so happened to be there. I don't know if he had I'm sure he had a concert. I'm sure he wasn't just hanging out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But I somehow caught wind that he was there. And I don't know, like, I really don't know my schedule because I don't know how I had like a spare 7 hours to wait in the lobby for him due to the fact that I was at a dance competition.
Did you miss a competition?
Like, there's no way, but also I don't know why I was in the lobby for 7 hours.
You just weren't taking the classes that they offer at the convention usually.
I don't know. There's no way my mom would have let me do that, but I was in that lobby. I was like,
Were you alone?
No, there was a whole group of us. I made friends that day. Friends that I still have their phone numbers.
That's oomph.
They're literally oomph. They're literally oomphs.
Do you get that?
And
She
I waited, and we were all just like chit-chatting, like whatever. And then finally he walked in and he got a group photo with us.
Do you have the photo?
No.
Oh. You should text him.
Which is crazy. So there was a big group photo. There was probably like 20 of us by like the time that he actually came. People were DMing me on Twitter, like, where's the location? Because I was tweeting about it.
You were live tweeting?
I was literally live tweeting and posting photos with oomphs. And we did a group photo. And then there was like a smaller group photo that was probably like 5 or 6 of us. And it was this one girl who posted it. And the girl cropped me out. I was at the end of the photo, and she cropped me out, and I never got the photo. Yeah.
That's
and
not oomph.
that group photo is somewhere in the ether. I don't have it. I don't think I have any photos from that day. I do have those girls' phone numbers still in my contacts. I could reach out to them.
Get
But
it for things of the week.
I waited hours for him.
7 hours to not even have a physical copy of the photo.
No, for literally nothing. For literally nothing.
Just for the vibes.
I wonder why that girl cropped you out.
Probably because I was fugly, but
That's not it. No, that's not it. Anyway.
Okay, oh my god, yay. We're at the end of the episode. We have
Delicious.
plans. Love you, delicious humans, all so much. Thanks for watching and sticking with us the past year. Here's to the next.
Does anyone have anything to say to me?
Hey guys!
is
We're
it
back.
corny in here?
We
Or is it just me?
actually lied. We're not doing a quick episode. We watched the movie and have some thoughts, so we had to come back.
We're just so
I can't believe we
inspired.
just walked back. Now we're all ready, like we're set up.
It's 10:46 p.m. on Valentine's Day. Like, cut us some slack.
And might I say a controversial statement? It's not controversial.
Is it political?
To some
Hot
people,
take?
to some people, it might be.
Is it a delicious take?
It's delicious. This is the best Valentine's Day I've ever had.
This is the best. It's the best.
This is the best
It's
day
the
I've ever
best.
had. It's the best day I've ever had.
My life has changed.
Changed
Like,
for
my
them.
feet haven't ever stunk more. Like, I am like a different person I was than when we recorded 2 hours ago.
I'm a different person than I was one movie ago.
Let us take you through a journey.
Okay.
So,
If you haven't yet, go see Lisa Frankenstein.
because there will be
right
spoilers.
now.
There will be
Oh
spoilers.
yeah,
There will be spoilers.
spoilers.
Anyway, so I saw the trailer for Lisa Frankenstein, a few weeks ago, and I looked at it and I said, how charming. I
You've
feel like
charmed me.
This movie is me. I'm very much into like gothic, romantic, campy things. And I went, you know what? I want to see this on Valentine's Day. Originally, I was going to see it alone. And then I opened it up to the floor. I said, hey, would anyone like to join me? I feel like this is going to be something special.
And you were so right.
You were so right. And we all said yes.
You all said yes. There was questionable energy in the beginning because we didn't know where it was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
I was forcing everyone to cut this episode short because I just knew in my heart. I knew in my heart this is going to be the best movie ever.
We did miss all the trailers, though.
We got
fine.
the Amy Winehouse one.
The second
I did not. I had to go get my cherry Coke.
The second our asses hit the seats, it started playing.
My favorite thing. Oh my God, is this the movie?
Because Nikki thought that I tricked her into seeing an animated movie because the beginning was like animated credits.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Oh, I thought you thought it was a trailer.
I did.
Oh.
I was because it was animated, and then it like had a theme, and it felt like the theme of the movie, and then I was like, wait, is this the movie?
Might I just say it was everything I thought it'd be and more.
Oh my,
I was so
no,
good.
it was
so
nothing I thought it'd be, and so much more.
It was so dark. It was so whimsical. It was
So
light.
romantic.
It was so romantic. I laughed. I cried.
Did you cry?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I cried at the pad scene.
Yeah.
She
cried
cried
that.
of laughter.
I cried
Yeah.
of laughter. No, I shed a tear at the end.
Mm-hmm.
They were so beautiful together.
They were.
It was everything I wanted and more.
Mm-hmm.
What a perfect movie to watch on Valentine's
It
Day.
really was.
Oh my God, my life has been changed for the better. I can't wait to watch that movie again. I felt like I was watching a rom-com for the first time. I felt like I was watching a movie for the first time ever. I haven't felt that way in years, dare I say decades.
Might I say I
You're
was
only 2
changed
decades
for
old.
good.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't know what movie. I didn't really know what to expect. I did not expect
You
a
need to
romance.
trust me with movie recommendations.
Me
I'd
books,
seen-
you
I
movies.
wanted to see it.
You books, me movies. Yes.
I
no,
wanted
you
to see
wanted
it
to see
too.
it.
No,
but that was because of
I
close
didn't
friends.
say I didn't want to see it. I said I didn't know what to expect. Like I didn't think it was gonna be a romance.
Did you not watch the trailer?
No,
Yeah.
But you didn't know where it was going to turn.
It was fully explained in the trailer.
I went in blind.
Well, in the trailer, you think she's going to be obsessed with him. She's gonna be
Yes.
obsessed with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case. Nikki did turn to me about 20 minutes into the movie. She turns to me, touches my arm, and goes, I can't wait to watch this again.
By the way, this is the first time Nikki's gone to see a movie in theaters in exactly a year.
Exactly.
We saw
a year?
last year. I also forced everyone to go to the movies with me. Wow, guys.
Except
I'm
for
sorry.
Taylor for some reason.
She bowed
Wait,
out.
you weren't there?
She didn't watch Titanic with us.
It was just the 4 of us.
Wow.
But
Different four.
a different foursome.
Were you like on a date? Where were you?
I
literally have no idea.
I think you were just like, I don't feel like watching Titanic.
yeah, I don't know.
I think you just like didn't want to come.
I'm now realizing that I've monopolized the last 2 Valentine's days.
Hey, I had nothing else going on either one of these
Next
days.
year I'm gonna have a boyfriend.
Last year it was me healing my trauma. This year it
Knock
was
on
about
wood.
creating a beautiful memory.
And tradition, because I think we should do it every
I
Valentine's
think we should watch
Day.
Lisa
We should
Frankenstein
see-
every Valentine's
yeah.
Day. Oh my god, I'm gonna watch that on my next birthday.
Like I literally just felt myself literally within like
Come to
5-10
life.
minutes. I was like, this is going to be something I'm gonna hyperfixate on for a long
Is there
time.
merch?
And
Can I
then
get
I
it?
turned to JoJo and I was like, I can't wait to watch this again because I literally felt it like in my bones where I was like, I'm obsessed. I needed Pinterest board. I need a playlist. I need merch. Like, and that will all happen by the time I go to sleep tonight.
I felt like I was dead and someone just breathed after.
Hot topic.
but she's there for me when I need her.
It's on sale.
There's also Etsy. So, you know what was interesting about Lisa Frankenstein? It was so modern, but it was also, there was something so old world about the romance. I guess because he was supposed to be from the Victorian era. Those scenes,
You ride a bicycle with one wheel?
the unicycle. Those scenes where it was the most intimate thing you could do with a person without having sex with them. Like when he's playing the piano for her and she's just singing and she's not good at singing. She's just singing because like she wants to and she's dancing with him and they're dancing together and he's twirling her around.
They also have Meghan merch.
Oh my-
in case anyone's wondering.
When that scene where they are dancing together outside after he came out of the tanning bed
Oh my god, this
No.
is $76.
and I'll pay it. And I'll pay it. I'll pay it.
Honestly, I paid that much for my I Am Knuff sweatshirt.
Hey, Taylor had the exact same reaction leaving Barbie where she immediately said she needs to buy the I Am Knuff sweatshirt.
This might seem like a clusterfuck of like thoughts, but I can't express to you how this is my new favorite movie. It's in the top 5 movies I've ever watched. I think everyone should watch this movie. And if you don't get this movie, then you don't know the true meaning of love.
And you don't get me.
And you don't get me. Oh, and you do not get me. And if you get this movie, then you know what it's like to be me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you won't get it, and you never will.
I'd like to make one point on this movie. You have to be so incredibly chronically online to look at the one girl who's a side character. I don't even know her name.
She was a side to the
Did
side.
she have a name?
I don't think so.
I don't know. But about halfway through the movie, I'm looking at her and I turn to Nikki and I go, that's the penny nickel dime bitch.
And I knew it right away because I'm also chronically
She also
online.
passed it to me like a game of telephone. She was like, penny, nickel, dime. And she turned it to penny, nickel, dime.
How chronically online do you have to be to recognize the girl who has to be like 11 in the penny nickel dime, penny nickel dime video to recognize her, 24 years old? How online do you have to be?
Penny nickel dime.
Hey,
Penny nickel dime.
I didn't clock her immediately, but babe, I clocked you.
You
I
can't
still
hide
don't
from
really
us.
believe you, but I do believe you.
I
But
believe you. I believe women.
Yeah.
no, like I believe you, but like
Lisa Frankenstein would believe you. She would believe you.
how do you? Oh, I was like, how do you know her name?
I'm typing in penny nickel dime.
Oh my god.
I'll put the penny nickel dime bitching things of the week.
That video is so bat mitzvah coded.
I was just thinking that.
It looks like they're at a bat mitzvah.
Guys,
And she was my favorite character.
mine was Lisa Frankenstein. Lisa Swallows. I will be her for Halloween.
Lisa's
Do you want to borrow one of my 2 black lace ensembles?
Oh, trust
I
it.
should have put the first one on.
Her wardrobe is mine. We are
So
one
you're
and
gonna
the
have a
same.
boyford to be your creature.
Sure.
Oh my god, you're
Oh,
gonna
and-
have a creature.
and I-
Wait,
oh.
you need to stop manifesting a husband because you need to manifest a creature.
It's funny because any man that chooses to be with me is a creature for sure. My creature.
He's my creature.
He is my creature. Oh my god.
Oh my god! And you can dress him up like in the end.
Oh my god, when he wore the moo in the bed.
He literally used her vibrator on her.
Wearing a moo
Wearing a muumuu. That's a real man.
That is
That's
a real
a real
man.
man.
He was
Real
such.
men wear moo
Yeah.
Real men have mutton chops and wear a muumuu.
And
Yeah.
real men will chop off the dick of any other man that hurts you, and then he will sew that dick onto himself and fuck you with it.
And
Yeah.
I've always said that.
Always said that.
I'm always saying that.
I'm always saying that. I'll never stop saying that.
Mhm.
Never stop saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Never stop saying it.
But like literally every aspect of it, the casting, the soundtrack,
Mwah.
the costumes, the way it was filmed, the
Beautiful.
acting,
Uh,
everything
phenomenal.
was perfect.
Changed lives.
Oh,
I
did you
just
guys know that
realized
the dad
something.
was the dad in Stranger Things?
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
He looks familiar. Yeah,
And they
yeah,
made a
Oh
Stranger
my
Things reference
God.
at the end when the shed was burning. The one kid on the bike goes bitchin'.
yeah.
Is that a Stranger Things?
Yeah.
It was in the second season or the first season.
Chronically online.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
the second season where she goes
Billy
and meets like
Hargrove
her
season.
siblings and she has like the black makeup on and she looks in the mirror and she goes bitchin'.
And you know what? I believe
Millie Bobby Brown.
I believe that Billy Hargrove exists in this universe.
No, that's
Eddie
when
Munson also would definitely.
when I looked at Michael Trent, I was like, this feels like Billy Hargrove all over again.
I just realized something because in my head I was thinking, oh my god, the dad was like a little strange, and then I was like, what was that?
Stranger Things.
What was that phone call that he like called to the house where he was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then I realized it was Michael calling Taffy.
I thought I thought it was another man that was calling Janet and she was cheating
Yeah,
on
she
him.
was cheating on him. You find out that Janet wasn't so much of an IP,
I think it was another
intuitive
man
person.
that
Also,
was cheating.
let's address the elephant in the room. The man sitting in front of us in the movie theater.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, love him. Get him at Bottomless Brunch.
I need to see every
He
movie
was-
with him.
Literally laughing so cartoonishly. And there were points of the movie where I was like, this is a banger joke.
He's gonna laugh.
He's gonna laugh. Didn't laugh.
Also, need to point out that he was front row seat
All the way back. He was
literally
taking it all in.
looking at this ceiling watching this movie.
And there was one joke that was so funny, and I get that it's like female coded, but Nikki and I were the only people laughing in the entire theater. She's doing this whole like heartfelt monologue to the creature, and she just looks at him and she goes, okay, I have to go change my pad.
Like, well, I gotta go change my pad. And I was like, girl, me too.
We were the only I heard the echoes of us laughing.
Yeah. That was the funniest
I think
thing
you
I've
two
ever
were
heard.
the only people that were
We were the
laughing.
only two people in the entire theater that were laughing, and I want to know why. And
I turned to Nikki and I go, he's not going to laugh at that.
Funniest thing I've
But he
ever
laughed
heard.
at the Oscar the Grouch joke.
He laughed at the Oscar the Grouch
Oscar
show
the
so
Grouch
much
says
so that
scram.
he pointed at the screen.
Okay, so I'm gonna retell that scene because the very sexy man starts quoting Oscar Wilde, and he quotes one of my favorite books, which is The Picture of Dorian Gray. And he said he's flirting with the main character, Lisa Swallows, and he looks at her. He's leaning on a locker. Oh my God. He goes, "To define is to limit." And then her stepsister walks in and goes, what'd she say? Oscar the Grouch says.
No, she was like, I'm very protective of my sister.
And then she said something about Oscar the Grouch.
And then he was like, well, Oscar the Wilde said this.
No, he said Oscar Wilde said to define is to limit. And she said, well, Oscar the Grouch says scram. And the guy in front of us starts laughing so hard that he goes,
like,
he agreed.
He's always said that.
And then
Yeah.
all of us behind him went,
So true.
Like, I was laughing more at him laughing.
it was
No,
so
it was
the
so
whole
funny.
theater, I think, was experiencing that movie together.
Yes.
I feel like
It was such a great
That's
energy.
a movie that deserves to be seen in theaters.
deserves
Yeah.
to be
Like, get the
seen in
energy
theaters,
of
but
everyone
also,
around
I feel
you.
like everyone in that movie theater had a camaraderie. I would love all of them at Bottomless Brunch.
Yeah. Like, okay. Yes.
No, you can keep going. I was just gonna make a point that like go see this movie in theaters so
Go see
people get it and they keep making movies like this because movies
Yes.
like this deserve to be made.
I walked
Yes.
out
Hey.
of that cinema.
Show them support because movies like this deserve to continue
They just don't
being
make
made.
movies like that
walking
anymore.
out of that theater going, we are so back. Cinema is so
Cinema
back.
is
We don't
so
need another
bad.
There are
after.
two
We don't
ways-
need it.
There are two ways you need to experience this movie. Okay, one, in the theaters. Two, when it's available this way, alone in bed.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Alone in bed.
It deserves to be in theaters, but also I have my heating pad on setting 3 for coziness and warmth when I'm not on my period and just need a little bit of heat. Fuzzy socks,
Fuzzy socks.
a cup of tea,
Cup of tea, maybe even some chocolate ice cream.
a cuppa, and just my bed, hanging out alone.
I've got my little plague doctor
Maybe like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
squishy thing with me.
Yeah,
I'm hugging it because guess what? I'm Lisa Frankenstein coded.
yeah.
Um,
I just I'm
Jesus.
I'm so happy to like be filming here right now, but I need to make a Pinterest board. Like my literal
I need to go to bed and search the internet for anything I can find on this movie.
literally like I don't even know if there's any press interviews, but like I need it.
Because it just came out.
It didn't come out today?
No,
No.
it came out the 9th, but so like last
Okay.
weekend.
I
Yeah,
think
I
that
need
there's some
something.
like red carpet interviews and
Yeah,
like some
that'll
little bits and pieces.
I just,
But
No, they
also
did-
press interviews.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I love that movie.
They've been
It
doing
was
press
so,
for like last month.
Oh.
you guys, it's just, she's so misunderstood, but she just wants to be loved. But it was so funny and it was so dark, and I love seeing the beauty in like dark things, and I just love it.
Because
I
she's
love
like so like, I mean, she's a little fucked up, but like everyone's telling her she's crazy and she's like, you know, messed up and whatever, and she's just like, no one gets me, and she found someone who got her and who loved her for it.
She is someone who I loved because she was very introverted because she felt like no one understood her, and she was constantly faced with people just kicking her while she was down, and she never let it affect how she saw herself. And you know, she met someone who couldn't even say a word to her, by the way. She just needed someone to
And look at her with those eyes.
and look at her with those eyes. Guys, the eyes speak. You don't have to say a word to me. I'll just speak. I'll speak to you.
He smiles.
I'll speak with you through my eyes.
He was smizing.
He
Is that what you
smizing
just
the whole
said?
time. He was smizing.
He was smizing.
So he could be an America's Next Top Model.
He was smizing.
No, but that's so like beautiful where she just needed someone to listen because she was like, I literally haven't said this many words in
Yes,
ever.
because she was so alone and like obviously an only sibling like before Taffy.
Oh, that bitch.
She literally, I forgot she said that. She was like, I've never said this many words like in forever. That's just, oh my god. I just like.
Oh my god, I just
I
need a
wanna start
creature so
crying.
bad. I need a creature so bad. I'm gonna start crying.
I know.
Um,
Local freak.
he was a
Who-
local freak.
Who was the local freak though that was up the hot guy's ass?
Oh,
the
that
girl?
girl? That
Yeah.
local
Oh,
freak?
what a loser.
Like,
That's
why
a
was
And
she
a
never?
rat.
Like
Rat
she had
bastard.
too much screen time, but also not enough. Cause like, who was she?
No, because not enough. Not,
was her
she
name?
shouldn't have had any screen time.
Just
at all.
enough for me to hate her, but not enough for me to like really know what her story was.
Now she was the real villain.
Oh,
She was, and
For
guess
sure.
what? I don't give a fuck about her
Also,
story.
the second that beautiful character came on the screen, what was his name? Matthew Trent in the movie. Michael Trent. Nikki whips out her phone and is looking at his Wikipedia
She's
page.
on IMDb immediately.
I needed to know if he was in anything else.
She turns her phone to me and she goes, dating a blonde bitch.
Maggie.
Said, damn.
Huge day.
I have no chance.
Was he in anything else?
No, he's the nobody. You might as well put him in My Life with the Walter Boys.
Oh my god! Imagine if he was.
That's the kind of man who should have played Cole Walter.
I was just thinking that.
Or Alex Walter.
Oh my god! Imagine Cole
someone
and
else.
that one is Alex.
I'd also like to.
Or the twin.
I'm not getting into My Life with Walter Boy.
Hey, I'd give a fuck then.
I
want to say that this movie I feel like was the way it was because it was written by Diablo Cody, who wrote Jennifer's Body, banger film. It was also directed by Zelda Williams, the daughter of Robin Williams.
I forgot about that.
Wow.
Do you know she makes money off of Zelda?
Support women in the arts.
It's so important to tell women's stories.
Support women in the farts.
Okay, so the girl who played the stupid idiot girl,
Stupid idiot. I don't even know her name.
her name was Tamara in the
What?
movie.
For Tamara, that is a bitch ass name.
Was never explained in the movie.
Her name was Tamara.
What's her name in real life?
And in real life, her name is Joey. Grow up.
I kind of hate though when they make the only bitchy character wear black lipstick because I'm like, really, you know the stereotype is bad enough on its own, and you are bringing us down.
For the gothic community.
For the gothic community, there is such a stigma against black lipstick wearers.
No, because it was also weird because it's like she's like Lisa's borderline goth, or it's like you would think the two of them would get along, and why are they pitting two queens, potential queens against each other? It seems like they would run in the same circle, and also we never got the question answered of why is this bitch around Michael?
They never gave an answer as to who she was to him or why she was there.
Fuck about
you know
that.
what?
Or why she poisoned Lisa to begin with.
I think that Tamara was a poser because people in the goth community. No. Hear me out here. Tamara was a poser. People in the goth community, A, mind their own business. B, if they don't want to mind their own business, they go directly to the source. Who the fuck is a goth talking to a cop, not a real goth? I'm sorry. She'd be like, let me get in on this. What's your vibe? What are you doing? I see your game. I would like to play. So, yes.
And
I don't know where I was going with that.
Like, even if she poisoned her, it's because she was jealous and threatened.
She poisoned her. And also, when she first came on the screen, I got the vibe she was Michael's sister, and then it became apparent she wasn't Michael's sister.
I thought that
and
she
I
was
like,
dating.
I thought they were dating.
This is Michael's girlfriend, and then it became apparent that was not Michael's girlfriend. Who was she?
No, it could have been his girlfriend, and he's just like a little bit of a slime
Just
ball.
cheating
and
on her with
cheating on
Taffy.
her.
And I would like to say, when she discovers Taffy and Michael together, I love the whole monologue that she has where she's saying, because this is the case with so many guys that like I've liked, where she's like, you think that you're so cool because you like cool bands and cool movies, and you seek out you flirt with girls who like the same things as you, but you can only date someone who's boring and uninteresting because you have to be the cool one. You have to be the cool one. You have to be the funny one, and you can't stand it if there is someone who is at your level or better.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then when he called her
Lisa
kiddo,
Frankenstein, I see you for the legend you are. Yes.
Don't call me kid. Don't call me baby.
Oh my god.
No.
Look at this
God.
idiotic fool that you made me. That was diabolical. Thank you so much for bringing that up.
I was like, aren't you in the same grade?
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Kiddo.
Well, it was
And
degrading.
then
Like,
when the creature shows up behind her in that moment, and they're both just like floored, and she's just like, that's my creature.
That's my man. That's my
Don't
man.
call
It's
me
my
kid.
man. Wreck my plans.
And she literally left him to go have sex with someone else, and he still followed her there to make sure that she was safe. And when he saw that she was getting hurt, he did what he had to do because he loved her, even if it was unrequited, and that is true love.
Hey, and that scene was pure cinema.
That was pure cinema.
What
Cinema
song
so
was
bad.
playing in the background?
I don't know.
Probably something amazing.
I was entranced. I was charmed. I was charmed by that movie. Charmed me.
Because it was just in slow motion. You just see him like swing.
Yeah. And then the
then
dick
everyone's
flying
like-
into the trash can.
The dick
blood,
flying
like, going
and just
on
the
everywhere.
blood splatting. That was cinema.
That was cinema. And you know, only someone named Zelda would be able to
Pull
do
that off.
that.
I can't wait to watch that movie again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long I could go without not watching.
I
No,
keep
like-
making the joke, but like genuinely, we all have to bite the buck and pay the $20
What do we
a
have
month
to
for
do?
AMC A-list. So
Bite the
I think I
bullet,
just
you
made
mean?
that up.
I feel
Bite-
like I've been making up a lot
That's
of like
bite the
sayings.
bullet.
That's the second one today.
No, I
Like
haven't
yesterday
made
I
up
said-
taking the air out of the room. That is a saying.
Like I
That
said
movie
yesterday,
took all
I
the
think the
air out of
glass
my
house
room.
is falling down.
That you made up. But I bite the buck I made up. But I think we all have to bite the buck. I'm standing ground.
Hey, I'll bite whatever buck you need
I'll
me
bite,
to watch
and we
that
all
movie again.
have to pay the $20 for AMC A-list so we can see it 3 times a week.
No, and I walked out of that movie saying, and I said this to everyone, I said, genuinely, I love this movie so much that I can't wait for when I have a daughter someday, or a child in general, and I get to show them this movie.
I'm
Your
gonna have a
thought, daughter,
kid
and gay
just so I
son.
can show
I
her
can
this
have a
movie.
kid just so I can show them Lisa Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
Happy 13th birthday. Get in here.
Get in here.
It's time.
Hey.
It's time.
Yeah.
This
On
is-
Valentine's Day too.
Oh my god, no, I have to watch this every Valentine's Day on my birthday.
Flag Day?
Every day.
You're gonna have to buy it.
Every day. Every day.
It's every day,
Every day.
bro.
It's
Every
every
day.
day, bro.
With that
Oh my
Disney
God.
Channel
You
flow.
guys don't understand how
Oh my god, and Cole
this,
Sprouse was on Disney Channel.
this will never leave my psyche. From this moment on,
We do understand. We're all saying the same thing.
No,
No,
but you
she's
guys,
telling the fans.
Oh,
they
okay.
won't understand. But
You
also,
guys don't understand.
Everyone that's still listening at minute 59,
but also,
second
no,
36.
but I knew from the second I watched that trailer, I just knew. I knew.
Mm-hmm.
I knew. I knew. I knew.
Mm-hmm.
I knew. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go to bed.
I
And-
gotta go change my pad.
With that,
I gotta go change my
I
bed.
bid you farewell.
I got school. I don't know if we cut out the farewell in the middle. I think it's a little bit funnier if we keep it.
Yeah,
I think we
so-
should keep it.
Saying goodbye again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Go watch Lisa Frankenstein.
Go watch Lisa Frankenstein. Support women in the arts. And keep watching movies like this so more of them get made because this is a good fucking movie.
And we've
Yes.
always said that.
Wow. Bye.
Oh my god,
Love
yay.
you.